Hey everyone, it's the 9th of September 2020. Just looking over Dover and the Dover docks, and it's absolutely incredible. Weather's quite nice today as well. Just walked up from the town, somewhere in this area down here, and all the lorries that you can see is absolutely amazing. One of the busiest ports potentially in Europe, I suppose. See all the lorries kind of coming in and out. There's the eastern and the western docks. There's a cruise liner there as well, and a ferry coming in. You can maybe see there as well. Passenger traffic a lot lower at the moment, but freight obviously still coming in a lot. But Brexit implications, or transition from the 1st of January 2020, you know, this is going to be a key centre, I suppose. Certainly obviously for those vehicles coming in, and whether they go to another transit site, potentially like the one in Ashford that we saw recently. And also, this is the English Channel. We'll be going for a walk along this way today, or I will be. Edison's gone back with his mum, and I'll see them later. My wife as well. I am with my wife. She did say that. She watched one of the videos and she goes, "Never mention me, it's like you're a single dad," you know. Well, no, I've my wife, but you just want to be in the video, so that's fair enough. But walking along the cliffs, so we'll see what happens, how we're feeling about things. It's obviously, I say, a key part of the world in the UK. Some people down there, and also we've got the English Channel. We're walking to St Margarets Bay, which is the closest point to France. I think it's 21 miles from St Margarets Bay, and we'll be walking to that area in a little while. So see you shortly, and enjoy the walk. See you soon. So the White Cliffs of Dover is absolutely fantastic up here. Still not quite left over. Dover Port's still there, and somewhere behind me is Dover Castle as well, but just on that bit of cliff, just out of view. It's absolutely fantastic. It's on the Saxon Shore Way, and you can see the ferries coming over. And this, as I mentioned, is one of the shortest points from the UK to France and obviously mainland Europe, and it's been a centre for migrants to try and cross this strait of water, this strip of water. And I think this summer we've had hundreds, potentially thousands. I know that there was one day about 400 migrants were found making their ways over the channel. So that's a whole different kind of video, a whole different story, and a whole other day. But obviously the White Cliffs, fantastic White Cliffs are here. Dover Castle as well. Such great history, and whilst at the same time obviously remembering history, it's important to remember the present day and try and work out what times we're living in. And that's unfortunately why I do talk so much about things going on with C-19, which again maybe I'll talk about in just a moment. So walking along the way, very close to the cliff actually. And I said I'd talk about C-19 again, because it really is something which is one of the most important things in the world right now. And the impact it's had has been changed everything. You can see Dover in the background. I've kind of left it behind a little bit now. Very close to St Margarets Bay, the lighthouse there. Just wait till some people go by. So for example, just every time you go on your phone, there's something, seems to be some news. The news seems to be some kind of related article about the rate of it. Something at the moment, I think they've said that there's about 1,300 to 1,300 cases out of 100,000 people. So the rate is 0.01 of people who have supposedly C-19. so they're going to be restricting people from meeting up. So if there's more than 6 people in a household, different households, they can't meet up. Max 6 is the maximum. It's to stop the spread. But one of the things, of course, is this is based on the tests which I talked about a few days ago, and reliability of the testing, which is questionable. And one of the things I just will make a point for is to say that the test they're using is not to test C19, it's to test for coronavirus. And there are hundreds of coronaviruses every single year. But it's causing chaos, basically. I'm a football fan. International Football Week, we've had football England team. I saw their tests like 3 times in a week. The best player in France, currently Kylian Mbappe. Again, it's only over there. He didn't play because he tested positive for C19. And of course, just over the way as well, face masks I think are mandatory generally in outdoor places, or certainly in a lot of outdoor places. Paris is like a red zone, so I think everywhere there certainly it's been very heavily enforced. And just really my final point is, obviously with the unreliability of the testing and the information war, it's a mess. And whilst this is happening, there are changes being made into the financial world. I mean, I mentioned the other day, hidden in plain sight. So something which is going on, and people can see it if they wish to. But I just thought there was someone swimming down there, but there's not. I think it's just where the sea's crashing into one of the rocks. So we're just coming into St Margarets Bay now, about 2 hours in. I've stopped a few times and just had a bit of food, which has been nice. Taking some photos too, and it's just really, really nice. I was talking before about just speculating, but if maybe we go to bed one night, like in the blink of an eye, it all changes. Wake up, the world's not the same again, and you know, maybe there's a vaccine out and the new financial system's just been swapped over. It would be absolutely amazing, and that's just speculating. Of course, it's just sometimes I look for things which entertaining things and try and work out what's going on. Like you say, a lot could be going on, but we're just not, a lot of people maybe picked up on it yet. Okay, it's just is absolutely glorious. I don't know if you can just see, but somewhere over there it's a P&O ferry. As you can see, it's just, I actually had to work out, I think it's about 2 hours, on the way, but we're now in French time as well because of the phone network switched over, so that just shows how close we are to France. And when you talk about Brexit, I've written a few posts about Brexit before, haven't really spoke about them in the videos, but I kind of, yes, I'm pro-European, but I actually think Europe, UK should leave the European Union. And again, I said in a video for another day, and I'm so pro-Europe, they're fantastic. We're basically, there could just be a bridge there. That's how we are together. We're together, we're all made up of water. We're all connected. But it's more of a political thing, or just, that's again a whole different subject. And that, in a way, is kind of a micro details, because if people are arguing about Brexit, they're arguing about C19, Black Lives Matter, BLM, whole racism, everything else, then something like that could happen, a switch from SWIFT and everything to another system. And I suppose the rich would be richer and the poor would be poorer again, and it's speculation. Anyway, just going to a little bit of woodland now, and I'll continue my walk. So I've reached St Margarets Bay. This is the end of the destination for the day. Would have liked to maybe walk a little bit further along. the coast, but I've made a good progress. I know where to start another time. Just thinking of kind of joining it up. I've walked down different routes, obviously down to Rye before along the coast, so I can just connect things up, be nice. Different idea. Edison's not napping as well, we're on holiday down in St Margarets Bay in the caravan. He's not napping, so I'll be heading back with him. So yeah, sometimes you just arrive somewhere it's just really perfect and it's just really nice. So now I'm just going to enjoy it. We're on holiday. I mean, this is just fantastic. Lots of trees in the way, but I'm just a little bit of just arriving at the destination. Walked probably 2.5 hours. Really enjoyed it. So see you, Edison, and see you all soon.